do what you think you can do. It's a hard thing to.
And to repeat history conversations, you must be prepared not just for the question, but for the answer that comes back.
Opinions are severely split as boxing fans from all walks of life weigh in on the upcoming heated matchup between world champion Mario Barrios and living icon Manny Pacquiao. Some think Barrios won't be able to withstand Pacquiao's pace, angles, and constant pressure. Some believe that the Filipino hero is taking on more than he can handle while facing a more youthful, larger, and more experienced opponent. Everyone is asking the same question as the predictions come in from Sean Porter. To Errol Spence Jr., does the 46-year-old Pacquiao have the ability to go back in time? Or will Barrios bring about a violent change of leadership?
Travis Hartman with weighing in with Travis Hartman. I'm going to weigh in on the Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios fight. Manny Pacquiao is 46 years old. Yes. Mario Barrios is a world champion. Yes. But I'm going to pick Manny Pacquiao. The southpaw from the Philippines, the Hall of Famer, the 8-division world champion. He is going to muster up enough from the past to come in here and beats Mario Barrios. And I'm going to roll with Manny Pacquiao for a decision over Mario Barrios in Vegas this Saturday on Amazon Prime pay-per-view. But also, Mario Barrios is going to pose a lot of threats versus Manny Pacquiao because he's a lot taller, he's a lot longer, and he's younger. And he's a world champion. It's for the WBC world title. Manny Pacquiao's first fight after being retired for 5 or 6 years now. And he chooses a world title fight. Manny Pacquiao by decision.
The world pays attention when boxing royalty talks, and Sugar Ray Leonard isn't excluding Manny Pacquiao. Leonard reminds us of the mental battleground that athletes encounter when they return from extended periods of inactivity by reflecting. On his own comeback, you have to get used to getting struck, he said. At that level, you have to adjust to being trained so rigorously. It is more psychological and mental than physical. You must possess that emotion and that heart. And what do you know? He might be able to. Perhaps he is aware of the proper course of action.
Actually, I can't comment too harshly on that because I made more comebacks than everybody. I hold a record, undisputed. You know?
Yeah.
But you know what? Hey, do what you want to do, man. You know what, man? It's all up here and it's here. It's what you got. It's what you use. Again, there's no way to answer this, but stay healthy.
Leonard highlights that Pacquiao must have consistent mental discipline and emotional preparedness. Drawing comparisons to his 1987 comeback against Marvin Hagler, he cautions that conditioning is only one aspect of preparation. It involves adjusting one's perspective to the harsh demands of the ring.
What kind of challenges he's going to face, having been a great fighter yourself and him comparable and career-wise? What kind of challenges do you think he's going to face, and any advice on him doing things a certain way that maybe you found you did a mistake or this and that, give or take?
You know what? When I came back that one horrible time, it was all me. It was my mindset. It was the way I felt like I believed I could win. I trained hard, but you know what? I won't do it again. You know what I mean? I won't do it again. But I can't tell someone don't do that. I made too many comebacks.
Mm-hmm. For Manny, just any advice for him at all?
Just be healthy and do what you think you can do. It's a hard thing to ask.
Then there's boxing legend Bernard Hopkins, who is the definition of longevity. Hopkins, the oldest person to ever win a world title, believes Pacquiao has qualities that are similar to his own late career comeback. I'm cheering for Manny because I know if anyone can accomplish it, it's him, he said, expressing his strong conviction while addressing the ring. Barrios is a B+ in my opinion. He's fast. He's experienced enough to cause a stir. In actuality, Manny may choose to defeat him. The halt will not go to him.
If Pacquiao is successful, he will become tied with the record I set and broke from George Foreman as the oldest champion to win a major title in the light heavyweight division in boxing. That's that's there. Fat check it. Fat check it is there. That's your generation. Y'all fat check a lot. I got a daughter that's 26. So and I got a nephew that's 18, 19, all between 17 and 30, all in between. They keep me up on game. They keep me up on all the fat check. So I'm letting you know. That's one of the reasons Pacquiao is coming out to do that, and other reasons too. But that's one of the majors.
In an interview, Pacquiao stated that he is not under any pressure to return to the ring. Rather, it's a very intimate reunion with his first love. After stepping aside in 2021, the former world champion turned politician finds himself in a precarious position. He realized that his life without boxing was more empty than any public job, and he was reminded of what he really missed, the glory and the grind, by getting back into his daily routine and participating in interviews, training camp drills, press conferences, and sparring sessions. Pacquiao regained his lasting athleticism and, more significantly, his love of competition and teamwork in the ring after a 4-year hiatus that gave his body time to recover.
I'm coming back because, like I said, boxing is always my passion, and I miss boxing for how many years? All years I stopped boxing. I always thinking boxing, and even in my house I have a boxing ring, boxing gym, and I always work out every day, like playing basketball, playing badminton. So I really love exercise, and I really miss boxing.
How much of this comeback is about money, if at all?
No, the comeback. The reason why I come back is because I want to. I miss boxing. I mean, I want to be a champion again, and I can still that. In my heart, in my mind, I can still be a champion.
A pivotal moment in the illustrious Filipino boxer's career was marked by his fight against Mario Barrios on July 19, 2025. After a 4-year break, Pacquiao's return to the ring at the age of 46 has created a lot of buzz. But his goals are not limited to this battle. Pacquiao hopes to face WBA lightweight champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis in a high-profile bout if he defeats Barrios. Sean Gibbons, Pacquiao's advisor, stated that the goal is to win the WBC welterweight belt before attempting a dream bout with Davis. Gibbons highlighted that Pacquiao has been interested in a fight with Davis for a number of years and thinks the moment may be ideal given Davis's recent performance. Pacquiao has shown that he is up to the task by stating that he would be willing to face Davis at 145 or 147 pounds.
So basically your interpretation is that the boxing public is upset because they believe Pacquiao's going to beat Barrios, which is going to lead to a Tank Pacquiao fight?
Yes, look around. Look in the Discord. That's what everybody, Pac and Tank, that's being set up.
Oh,
Tank
so,
and Pac.
okay, so they saying Barrios is the setup for Tank and Pac. I didn't see that, but your argument makes sense. If he beats Barrios, there's nothing wrong with him fighting Tank. But the issue is he don't deserve the Barrios fight off of 3 years off and a loss to Ugas.
Next, cry me a river, man. That's what boxing is. But longer deserve a Canelo fight.
Manny, when you beat Barrios, what's next? Are you going to fight Ryan Garcia, Haney, Lopez, Gervonta Davis? Are you ready to go through these fights?
One at a time.
But you want those guys?
We'll see. We'll see. I always, I cannot say after this I'm going to fight like that, but one at a time. After the fight, we can see, we can talk like.
Boxing fans should watch Pacquiao versus Mayweather second. According to legendary Sugar Ray Leonard, maintains that the rematch is about more than money. It's about history, legacy, and feeding the most voracious fans of the sport. He emphasized how compelling the story and the intrigue would be if two all-time greats faced off again, saying that people would watch it. According to Leonard, the fight may revitalize boxing, an occasion whose influence on culture and commerce would go beyond ordinary pay-per-view shows.
Gervonta, $30 million. Y'all must be out y'all minds if y'all think that Manny Pacquiao versus Gervonta "Tank" Davis isn't a huge fight. That'll probably be his biggest fight ever. Y'all know that's a big fight because the boxing fan today, they know Tyson, Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez. That's who they know.
Pacquiao's quickness and reflexes may have deteriorated, boxing instructor Abel Sanchez has pointed out that his striking power is still quite strong. Sanchez claimed that Pacquiao could have a chance against Barrios by citing George Foreman's triumph over Michael, more as proof that an older boxer can still be knocked out. Joel Diaz, a seasoned trainer with profound wisdom, has been uncharacteristically direct. In his opinion, Manny Pacquiao shouldn't be making a comeback, and he thinks Barrios has the advantage. Diaz notes that the younger, more experienced champion will benefit from the physical demands of a 12-round bout. He contends that whether via constant pressure or a late charge, the battle would probably go in Barrios' advantage because of his strength and conditioning, which might wear out the 46-year-old Pacquiao. Although Diaz acknowledges Pacquiao's famed boxing brain, he cautions that age-related deterioration and ring rust are real and may play a significant role. According to him, Barrios' goal in this fight is to outlast Pacquiao and outwork him.
And Pacquiao, would you be interested in seeing that rematch?
I mean, yeah, you're at a different stage in your life.
Yeah.
Spiritually, physically, mentally.
Right.
It can be a great fight.
Right.
Put it this way, it should be done.
It should be done.
It should be done.
It will help boxing in the sport. You think the sport needs it?
In a crazy way.
In a crazy way?
Yeah. I mean, put it this way, and as much people say, when he's 40 years old, people will watch it.
Manny's last fight, he looked phenomenal.
He looks phenomenal.
He looked phenomenal.
Yeah.
And Mayweather, the last one he fought a kickboxer. He fought, Conor McGregor. His last few fights were too.
Well, when he beat that guy from
the Asian guy. But it was a kickboxer. He was a kickboxer. He wasn't a professional boxer.
I think it's called Tommy Harris.
Another fight that's coming up is Manny Pacquiao coming back to fight Mario Barrios for the world title. Obviously, Pacquiao's been out of the ring for 4 years. He's not had a victory for 6. What do you make of Pacquiao coming straight back into a world title fight?
Well, I think Manny's a great fighter, and I think Manny's got a great career behind him. I think he picked the lesser of the welterweight champions. I think he has a good chance of making it a good fight. Whether he can win or not at this stage, at this age, I should say, sometimes the mind tells you pull the trigger, but the body can't, so is it going to be that? What is he, 46, 47 years old? Something like that? Yeah. Bernard Hopkins was a different kind of animal. Bernard Hopkins never really had the kind of tough fights like Manny's had, so.
Yeah. Mario Barrios is younger. He's younger. He's big. He's a big boy. I mean, he still has a little bit more youth in him than Manny. Manny, if I'm not mistaken, I think Mario Barrios is probably same size as Margarito.
I think so, like 5'10", 5'11".
Around there, yeah. And Manny at this age, he shouldn't be fighting. In my opinion, I respect the man a lot. He gave the sport of boxing his life. He gave us great moments, great memories.